Hey man,
And this is 7.
today we are doing some secret tech choices for Troy. Basically, we're going to get him up and ready for the tournament. I have no idea what's in his deck at the moment. He's just going to run through his mage deck and show me what he does. His first time in ranked.
Alright, let's wing it.
See, I like at this rank, you are the angry chicken, in fact, which is
Yeah.
considered not a great card, and that just added to the humor of winging it for me. Okay, so tell me a little about this deck. What does it do?
Okay, so basically I do a lot of freezing.
Okay, a little bit of freeze mage. Alright, interesting. Troy doesn't have many of the cards, so I'll be interested to see your freeze mage go to work. I like what I'm seeing, apart from Dark Scale Healer.
Yeah, I like him. You know.
Actually, there's no good 5-drop, so okay, I like him, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Alright, well, seeing as though they are 5 and 4, I might change them out for maybe a...
Probably a pretty solid idea, yep.
Yeah. Try and get some cards on the board sooner. Or I could do polymorph. Those are fun. Those have won me a couple games.
Those are really nice cards. Now, your first instinct is going to be to play that. I really don't play in that, because then you just deal 3 to the face, and
Yeah.
I don't think you can deal enough damage to make that worth it. I think you'd rather kill creatures with it. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough, so you should just end turn?
Yeah.
Alright, end turn and we shall see.
And you could always sass him if you want something to do.
Yeah.
You wanna say something to him.
Hello.
That's not sass!
The pleasure is mine.
Oh, look, you're both being polite to each other. How special.
Oh no, just show my weapon. Oh, wait, go on.
See,
Alright.
now Arcane Missiles is tempting, but you still only have a mathematical chance to kill that thing.
Yeah.
So it's up to you if you want to try and kill or not. Or you could ping it with Fireball.
I'll take my chance.
Alright, risk taker.
Damn right.
Oh. That's real depressing. See, next turn you would have been able to do that and Fireball, so that's a really tempting play, but if you can kill off the 3, then it's just amazing.
And that is going for 4. And it's going to take.
Nah.
Ah.
No, you don't need to use that. Alright, you can just ping off the slime thing. Do you have low mana cards in this deck?
I do. I'm just not having
Apart from Frostbolt.
Yeah, I do. I just don't have them to play at the moment, so...
I mean, I can see that. I have total access to your hand. I have no idea what Yellowbone's playing.
Also.
Oh, the face of it.
He's playing with daggers.
Thank you for that. Thank you for your stunning analysis. No, don't. No,
Yeah, I
no.
know.
It's greedy. Just ping them in the face.
Yeah.
Look, so you're behind by like 1 life, you know?
Yeah.
You're fine. And next turn you're actually going to be able to do something.
Yeah. It's been a really slow start for me. Normally I'm off the mark quite well.
Oh. Now, his guy does directly challenge your guy.
Yes.
So I'd be tempted to to Novice Engineer and then Frostbolt it. Oh, that doesn't kill it immediately. You'd probably have to Frostbolt and ping it. So your choice is get out a Knife Blade, lose your creature, deal 3 damage to the face, and next turn have to ping off his guy or feel real sad. Or you can Frostbolt, ping it.
Okay, what have we got? 3 damage. If I play that and maybe draw a card that maybe doesn't.
The risk is
That's-
not very high and it leaves his guy with 2 health, which means you can't ping it. I think I like the Knife Blade here, honestly, because next turn you can Frostbolt, you can Novice, and you can ping. See what I mean?
So play him?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
They'll never know what runs out on me.
See, now you're ahead on life, and that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah, first time to 0 loses.
Yeah. There's actually some really weird matchups where you don't want to put their health too low, but I don't think this guy's one of them.
Things that he's an angry chicken.
Well, angry chickens have powers too, you know.
I know. Just like that.
See, an angry chicken's a 1/1 with a rage, which means if it gets damaged, you can deal things to. You can What can you do? It gets like +3 attack or something, and there's decks that use it. It's amazing. Alright, so I think Novice Engineer is the right choice here.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, now we see what we get. Now you just ping off the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. I wouldn't frostbolt his face.
Nah, it
Doesn't
really
seem
do it.
worth it. No.
Oh, man, he does have that.
Yeah, but it only delays it for 1 turn. Next turn, you're probably not going to worry about that, you know?
Fair enough.
Do you have any Acidic Swamp Oozes in this deck?
I do think so.
Acidic Swamp Ooze, really good basic card. Completely shuts him down. It's
Okay.
amazing. Especially since you don't seem to have any low drops.
Yeah, it's like all my cards have gone somewhere. Taking a holiday.
Okay. I really see 2 choices here. Sadly, Polymorph is a little slow since you don't have anything else to play with it. I think you'd do like the Tiger and you'd Frostbolt the big guy, or you'd play like the Lord of the Arena.
Yeah, he does have Taunt.
Yeah, the problem is then
I
you
can't
need
really play anything
to
after that.
Frostbolt the guy next turn.
Yeah.
I'm
thinking Tiger and Firebolt.
I wonder.
not Frostbolt? Okay.
Frostbolt's better.
If you don't Frostbolt him,
He can move.
then you would play something like the Stranglethorn Tiger, ping the other guy in the face, and then next turn dedicate yourself to polymorphing the big guy. But I think I like Frostbolt. This is just a safer play, you know? And next turn you do have the choice to polymorph his big guy. You're still taking face damage, but you're winning the race, you know? Sadly, I don't see a way that you're going to deal with his big guy very nicely. Potentially when you get to 9 mana, you can do like a Frost Nova Darkscale. Oh, I guess you could Frost Nova Darkscale next turn anyway. And then turn after you can Lord of the Arena Frost Nova. And you can just make his big guy never ever relevant. That could be really cool, you know?
Yeah. Let's just freeze him till the end.
If you want to play Freeze Mage, you play Freeze Mage. Go hard or go home. Okay, so he's dedicated to not doing anything this turn.
So next turn he's going to do something big.
Yeah, next turn he's got lots of options. Now he's thinking if he wants to stab you in the face, or he could be reading all his cards.
Yeah, I mean he's got no mana, so there's not much he can do unless he wouldn't have Innovators on would he?
No, he doesn't have Invade. That is a Druid card. Ooh. Okay. So I think I like the Frost Nova, right? Frost Nova sounds good. Then your choice is between Water Elemental and Darkscale Healer, or you could polymorph the 6/4.
I wonder.
I think I like Darkscale Healer, and then Frost Nova. And then next turn you'll be hitting him for 9, this turn you're hitting him for 5, maths is fun, victory is yours, you know?
Alright, let's do it.
Now hit him with the liney thing. Tiger.
Tiger.
There's a little bit of subtle animal racism there,
You
I
need to go,
apologize.
my hand is too full. Haha.
Oh wow, that was
That'll teach you.
that was weird.
What happens when you draw 4 cards?
That happens when you guys don't play any cards till turn 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, next turn you can hit him for 9, and then you just need to hit him for 9 again, and you win the game.
Yeah.
This could be bad.
Yeah. So deal 3.
Frost Nova's still real good though.
Yeah, because they will freeze them both.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you turn all of his things into sheep.
Yeah.
Just mass sheep. I really wish that was a card. Just turn all creatures on board into sheep.
Yep.
Oh.
Does
He's
he
going
kill
face.
my tiger or?
He might go face. No, he's smarter than that. Damn it. You don't want your opponents to be smarter than that. So right now, I really like Frost Nova, Lord of the Arena. See,
Yeah.
because that gives you a taunt, so he has to deal with it before he stabs your stuff.
Yep.
And that gives you him not hitting you in the face for 10, which is really good.
And I can hit him in the face for 5.
First. Yeah, this is a really interesting deck, you know?
Thank you. I hope you mean interesting in a good way.
Okay, so usually when you see Frost Novas, right, you see them, like, wiping out the entire board every sort of turn, right? Oh, what he doesn't know is he's going to die next turn. Do you see the lethal? I'm thinking of calling your tournament bracket missed lethal, due to the fact that you guys won't see lethal. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, so, if we've put out the video that talks about the tournament before, we're thinking of having a tournament next weekend, so that's what, 5-6 days?
Yeah, something like that.
5 or 6 days away, and at the moment we're getting some newer people, some not so new people, so we might split them up into 2 brackets.
Alright, now he's got 7 mana, so what is he going to do next?
That is the real question. He could play a taunt you don't care about, 2 taunts you do care about. You do care about heals, you do care about... Okay, do you see lethal? I see lethal.
I honestly don't, sorry.
Okay,
Oh, charge. No, he's got the taunt out.
alright. So what do we do to the taunt?
Uh,
I
okay.
What if it suddenly became a sheep for no apparent reason? Let's just pretend his taunt is a sheep. Then what happens?
Then his taunt can be zapped off.
No, his taunt will be a sheep. You don't need to zap it off because his taunt's a sheep. Sheep don't have taunt.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, 4...
Oh, look at that. He must feel real sad. Do you know how long you kept that
well played.
6-7 around? It was just sitting there, frozen in a block of ice, like some prehistoric caveman.
It's like, hey, I have this card. I'm gonna kick you out of it. You keep freezing it. Stop freezing it. No, why am I dead?
Freezing, no.
Freeze to
alright.
death.
I'm pretty interested in lots of the cards I saw in your deck. Should we have a little look at that deck now? Do you want to click out of this?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you have a level 12 mage. Seems
Yeah.
good, seems good. Alright, back. Made you look. The warrior. Warlock?
Wally Warlock.
Warlock. I don't really get it. That was not as funny as the others.
That was my the first deck that as soon as I made it, I tested it out and it lost.
Oh, Troy. Okay, so you have 30 cards, right?
Yes.
You draw 3, maybe 4 of them at the start of the game. You draw 4 of them at the start of the game. So you have 4 out of 30 chance of getting a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Like, the maths is slightly different than that, really, because you have, like, removing probability and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying, you need more 2-drops.
Alright.
Like this, you don't really want to play on turn 1, right? So that
Yeah.
isn't a real 1-drop. You probably don't want to play it on turn 2 either, right?
Alright.
This is sort of in a similar boat, because if it shoots face, it's not that great, because you're just dealing 1 to their face, and then
Yeah.
you have to deal 29 more, you know, with 1 less card.
Yeah.
This...
I'm not sure why that's in my deck. I mean, I suppose the fact that it's
Okay.
2 damage.
I'm sort of fine with it because you don't have other cards. It is a little weak, but the thing is, this card is exactly the same as this card for you.
Yeah.
So you may as well just have 2 of those, right?
Okay.
So, these are potentially questionable cards. They are quite nice for pinging extra damage, but you don't really want to use them until turn 3, so they're pretty much a 3-drop, right?
Okay.
So you have 2 1-drops and 9 3-drops. You do not have many 2-drops. This card, you probably don't want to drop on turn 2, unless they've played, like, a lot of little creatures, which is... I can only really think of one card that would actually do that and you'd feel real happy about. Oh, you have this guy. This guy's real good. This is about the only
That's
card you'd
Magic
want to
Star.
counter it with it. Apart from that, there's not many. Oh, these 2 cards, real good. These 2 news. They're real cool, real cool.
Alright.
So this is not really a 2-drop. These are only a 2-drop half the time. If they play a creature that you really want to deal with, they suddenly become a 2-drop. If you don't, they're not.
Okay.
This card basically just gets you another card. So what you're saying by putting this card in your deck is you don't like this card. You're saying that you sort of want like a 1/1 that just appears on your field for 2 mana, you know, that doesn't really cost you a card. It's weird. See, the thing is, there's also like a 4-drop. Here we are. This chick, right?
Yep.
So, this does the same battle cry. Now, it's really weird, because this is like a 1/1 for 2, right?
Yep.
So those stats sound sort of better than a... No, they don't, actually.
No, they don't.
This guy is pretty much just another version of this, but better. So I don't think I like him.
Okay.
You potentially add this in. It depends on like your 4-drops. You do have a lot of 4-drops at the moment.
Yep.
I hope you don't mind me going through your deck like this.
Honestly, it's fine. Yeah.
All right. This card real good. Like, if you do want this to draw cards, you may as well just have 2 of these, because this gets you 2 cards. So this is actually adding to your hand. Also, there are some other things, I don't think you have any, that care about you casting spells, so then it gets slightly better. I'm not sure if you need 2 of them. It's up to you how often you run out of hand. How much often you run out of cards.
Not too often, really.
Okay. So, at the moment, your deck has lots of high mana cards, so you're going to have a lot of them sitting in your hand. You're not going to be playing like 5 cards each turn, so I don't think you need to, depending on this curve, you know? Frost Novas. Where do I begin on Frost Novas? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'm not sure how I feel about them. They might be really techy. They might be a really techy choice. But, if you have 2 Frost Novas, these really like it when you wipe out the board, right? So, this card is potentially good with it, except it's kind of low. This card, Flame Strike, is amazing with it.
Yeah.
You freeze their board and then you wipe it out. You're just setting up for that. Basically, you want your opponent to play as many cards as you can, and then wipe them out. So if you want 2 of these, I highly suggest having 2 of these.
Okay, I'm not too sure if I have 2 of those or not.
Yeah, you do. They're a basic card. You always get 2 of the basic cards.
Alright.
So, like, it's a little bit greedy, but having 2 is good.
Yeah.
Also, I see that you've got lots of single cards. Usually you want to try and avoid single cards, because if you have a card, you probably want 2 if it's a good card, you know?
Alright.
These are just general life lessons for you. This guy is potentially bad. I really don't like him personally, but the thing is, 3-drops aren't that great with just the basic cards. So he's questionable. This guy, there's another better version of him, but he's sort of okay. Thing is, your deck is so heavy on the higher drops that I don't think you'll get much value out of this.
Yeah.
This will pretty much never
Be null and void.
hit like 5 cards, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really what you want him to be worthful. This... Okay, here's my dilemma with this. In a rush deck, perfectly fine. Wait, do you want this to be like a win fast or a win slow?
I prefer winning fast.
You prefer winning fast.
I prefer winning fast.
Then what are all these cards? Okay, you can't have Frost Nova if you want this deck to win slow. See, I suggest having some decks that win fast and some decks that win slow. So you've sort of got to decide what cards you want to win fast and win slow, you know?
Alright.
So do you want this class to win fast or slow?
Well, I do like the freezing based on the fact that it does give me more time to add stuff. So I suppose winning it is
So you want more time.
I suppose winning
That's the opposite of winning
yes,
fast.
that is true.
Alright, so if you're trying to win fast, having 3 extra damage, so you get to turn 3, you only have 1 3-drop in hand. If this is the guy, he's only got 1 health. He's real easy to deal with, right? That's my issue with him. So I'm tempted to cut him. I guess we should look at other 3-drop. This guy is really good at winning slow, right? So he deals 1 less damage. He doesn't do it straight away. He doesn't have charge. But he sits around, right? Even when he dies, you get another creature. He's real hard to remove. He's going to trade with lots of things. I think these are like directly swap outs, you know?
Alright. Now, I suppose due to the fact that Island just got that card.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ooh, that's also another potential. This guy's really cool with Mage. See, you ping it yourself,
Yep.
and then you can deal 8 damage.
Ah.
So that would be my potential swap out for that. Fireballs, real good.
Yes.
Polymorphs, real good, especially
Yes.
if you're going slow. Ancient Brewmaster. Talk me through this one, Troy.
Okay, so basically how I've played him is I have normally used him with is it Dark Scale Healer?
Okay.
So I will play Dark Scale Healer, get everyone boosted up, and then come the next turn I'll play if I'm up there with mana, I'll play Ancient Brewmaster, get Dark Scale Healer back, and then play Dark Scale Healer. Do the damage, and then get Dark Scale Healer again, and
Okay.
run.
I have dilemmas with this. So here's the thing about Dark Scale Healer, right? It's a 4/5, which is exactly the same as Chill Wind Yeti, yeah?
Yeah.
Which costs 1 mana less, so you get to have it 1 turn earlier.
Yeah.
If you play this on turn 5, chances are, do you have any good turn 5s? They're going to play like one of these 2 beautiful new creatures that you have. And your thing's just going to die off for free, right?
Yeah.
Also, since this has 5, it doesn't matter if something lower has 2 more health. It still dies, you still have to
Yeah.
trade both of them. That's my issue with it. And then we come back to the Panda. The Panda is kind of okay. That's a Panda, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Panda is kind of okay because it's a 5/4. It does trade up nicely, but if you have another creature out that's undamaged, so say that you've played an Iron Fur Grizzly, they haven't dealt with it, they are scared of the taunt, and you want to play it, you can't play it because then you just get the Iron Fur Grizzly back, and you just wasted your own stuff. So I would swap out the whatchamacallit, Ancient Brewmaster for like a Yeti or a Senjin or a Gnomish Inventor, something along those lines. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, if you like him, you like him, He works slightly with this card. The other problem is you don't have many cards that work with it. You only have, 2 cards in your... Okay, you have this.
Yep.
You have these, so that's 3. You have this, and you have these, so it's 5 cards, and I wouldn't say any of those 5 cards are really enough for it to be working,
Fair enough.
So thoughts on cutting that?
Yeah.
What would you like? Well, I guess we'll see about your curve first.
Fair enough.
This guy's good.
Yep.
If you're a slow deck, he's pretty amazing.
Yeah. 5 health is like annoying.
Yeah, he's not aggressive, so he's not a Chillwind Yeti. But he does trade with the Chillwind Yeti, which is the other card that you're going to see at this mana.
Yep.
This guy's real good. He trades with the Chillwind Yeti and he
Freezes
kills it, and he does die to it, sadly. But with pings, he doesn't actually die very easily to it. And he deals with everything little. He deals with pretty much, everything below. I really like him. Class cards are usually considered stronger than their other counterparts.
Yep.
He can also hit face and freeze face. It's really nice. Since you're not aggro, I'd really suggest more of him. Booty Booty Bear. I love Booty Booty Bear. I really do. But
Yeah.
I hate him with a burning passion because he's a really bad card. 5/4. If we look at other things at this mana, he sort of trades up. This guy, like in an aggressive deck, they're going to have 3 minions, right?
Yep.
They're going to get a 7/7 on turn 5. This does nothing. The other problem is, say if they're an aggressive deck, they play, instead of playing like a turn 4, having 2 creatures, instead of playing like a 4-drop, they play 2 little creatures. Like, say, these 1 mana creatures. They play 2 of these guys. Who's a 2/1?
Yeah.
That trades with it. You feel real bad about that. Senjin, on the other hand, can deal with that,
Yeah.
So, I'd be real tempted not to put that guy in. Like, this guy, he has worse stats, but he blows up.
Yeah.
It's really nice. If you're going to run Frost Novas, I think this guy's quite cool.
Yeah. I only got Abomination last night, so I haven't really had a chance to
I see.
put
Okay,
him into
yeah.
the deck.
Stranglethorn could also be real nice. It doesn't stop you dying, but it does good damage. Venture could be really nice.
Your minions cost
3
3 mana
more.
more. Oh, Jesus.
So you sort of have to let him die, but he is a 7/6. So he's going to kill anyone in, 5 hits? So you've done no damage to them. It's potentially real bad.
I don't know if I like it.
How are your 5s? Alright, you have quite a lot of 5s. Potentially we don't need to replace them at all. These guys, as I've told you, I don't really like.
Yeah.
2 health isn't really going to save much, you know? And it's real easy to... Usually you kill a creature or you don't hurt it at all, you know? It's only when you're trading in. So that's half the time when it's not going to be helpful. Potentially I drop those. Like for Stranglethorn Tigers, I think are just better.
Yeah, I mean stealth.
Yeah, and it kills
That's
these.
nice.
Where are they? It kills those,
Yep.
just flat out.
It
And
kills
it kills...
most things.
Yeah, that and a ping kills that. They don't quite kill these. They do kill these. Kill those, kill those. That and a ping kills that. So I'd say you can drop those and put in tigers instead. Bloodfist Ogre, he's pretty good, honestly. You don't really have any other exciting 2-drops. Lord of the Arena. My problem with Lord of the Arena is he gets killed by Bloodfist.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And he dies to... Let's just do the roulette of low mana creatures. He dies to this guy plus this guy. Or this guy plus this guy. Or this guy plus this guy, you know?
Yeah.
So I think he's not great, you know? Thoughts on cutting him? Or do you really like the taunt? Have you found he saves your life?
He saves my life when it comes to the slightly bigger guys. Like he does stand up and go, oi. Get out.
But this
Get
guy
off my
kills
lawn.
him, this guy kills him, this guy trades with him evenly.
Yeah.
I don't think you can afford him. That Booty Bay I'm not sure about. Thoughts on Booty Bay?
We'll leave him for now. We'll come back to him.
Okay. I think at this point we can drop in some more 2-drops because you only have 3 2-drops.
Yeah.
Mage cards, I'm not really sure about the Arcane Explosion. Potentially it's good. Right. So, Arcane Explosion gets way better if you have these guys.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So those are a potential.
Yeah.
If you play lots of guys, or even if you want a threatening card, this guy's real good.
Yeah.
Problem that you have with him right now is you don't have many things to put with him, right? Because you want to play more creatures and get better.
Yeah.
These guys are pretty nice because they destroy your opponent's weapon, and they're a 3/2, you know? Silence is amazing, but I'm not sure if we need them because we have 2 polymorphs, you know? They're basically
Yeah.
another polymorph.
I used a silence in a game and it didn't really do much.
Okay. None of these are... Oh, this is potentially really good, you know? So this draws you a card. It's got a slightly better body than this.
Yep.
So it's actually gonna trade with another 2-drop, you know?
Yeah.
They play a Knife Juggler. You can trade with that, you know?
Yep.
So that's a potential. I'd say it's that, or Acidic Swamp Ooze, or Knife Juggler, or Cobalt. Wow.
No to Owl.
You probably want about 4.
Yep.
Maybe
okay,
5.
so we want the Cobalt.
2 or 1?
1 for now.
Okay.
I like the Knife Juggler. I haven't used them yet, so we'll see how
Alright.
it goes.
This probably isn't like the greatest deck for him, but he's still good.
We'll come back to Acidic Swamp.
Acidic Swamp is probably better for you than Knife Juggler in this deck, honestly.
Okay.
So I'd probably like swap them out, or have both.
Yeah, I'll try Acidic Swamp.
1 or 2.
Just 1 for now.
Okay. You and your single card. Whoops. You and your single card. Look how long this list is.
I like a bit of variety.
Like potentially loot. Loot is not great though. Or another acidic, or another
Let's
cubit.
go and check another Cobalt.
Okay. They also boost this, so you can save it, and
Yeah.
on turn 3 you just blow things up. It's amazing. Not sure how I feel about the Elven Archer.
I think I put her in based on the fact that I didn't have any 1-drops.
1-drops aren't that important, you know.
It was just saying to get on
These
all the
are sort of
games,
like better Elven Archers.
Yep.
So I'm tempted to cut this. Okay, so this is going to be a late game deck, right?
Yeah.
So we probably want more like 6 drops now, honestly.
Okay.
So I'm tempted to cut this.
Alright.
Not sure how I feel about these, honestly. The thing is, there's 3 heroes that can kill them with their hero power on turn 2.
Yeah.
Like, Mage just pings them off and doesn't
Yeah.
care. But they're potentially okay, you know? I don't think they're good, though.
I'll keep 1 for now.
Okay. So we have stuff to work with. Some 6 drops might be nice. This guy real good? You like him?
Yep. Archmage? I'm thinking because, 7 health. And
He's got a really crappy body, though. Look at this giant sexy body. Look at that. Now compare it to that, you know? Look at the flavor text. I like the flavor text on these cards, but this isn't a flavor text video. Like, potentially... I don't think we need Lord. Maybe more 3 drops? Let's see what you have for 3 drops. This could be real good. This could
Yeah,
potentially trade 2 for 1, you know?
Yeah.
And it's something they have to get rid of. This is also a potential... Like, even that sort of potential. I think that's good, though. See, that's a way more healthier curve, you know? You want it to... I think 2 drop and then you sort of start descending, you know? Or a bell curve, either one. Probably not a bell curve. Bell curve's dangerous. Alright. With that beefed up deck, I think potentially we'll stop the video here. Sound good?
Yep.
Alright, see you guys.
Bye.